Hey you guys, it's Cassandra72 coming to you. And I'm coming to you with a little bit of a different video today. And this is the most money I think I've spent at a store, at any stores in, I know, months. This is absolutely ridiculous. The amount of money that I spent, did not use a single coupon on anything. And I'm actually thinking that I probably could have used a coupon on my McCormick's, but cayenne pepper. But anyway, I'm just coming to you because I didn't do any coupon shopping today. I have to look out there on the sites and I guess see what there is out there. But yeah, didn't do any coupon shopping today. I was actually having lunch with Ladonia de los Cupones today, and she ended up showing me a video of the SP Nation. Shout out to Brian. And he talked about the Master Cleanse. He had a recipe for the Master Cleanse diet that he does, that he's kind of tweaked for himself. And then that sparked me to go and take a look at his video myself. And of course, I'm always seeing Soldier Girl talking about doing her cleanse, and she does them twice a year. So we determined that we were going to try to go ahead and start this thing. So, and I'm going to change it up a little bit too, because Brian just talked about, the only thing he talked about was the actual the lemonade portion of it, and I did a little bit of research on it myself today to see what other things were involved. So basically what it is, you do it for at least 10 days. You can ease into it. I just remember one component of it is maybe I think the second day you're basically just doing like an orange juice, or maybe that's the last day. But you can ease into it. Will you stop eating processed foods? I know that's the first day. Maybe it's juices like juicing or what have you the second day, and then just the orange juice the third day, and then you could you'll start your cleanse. But you don't have to ease into it, and so yeah, I'm not easing into it. I'm just jumping right in, and I'm not sure exactly how long this is going to last, but yeah, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a try because it's not the most ideal time to be starting this, because I do have a luncheon on Tuesday with coworkers, and Friday we have another holiday luncheon, actually this coming up this Friday, but I'm going to start, and see what I can do in the next couple days. And then probably try to pick it up again after Tuesday. So yeah, the basis of this is that all you're drinking, you're not eating, you're not consuming any solids. All you are doing is that you are consuming basically this I'm trying to call it tea, this lemonade. Brian has tweaked it so he uses limes, and so I've actually picked up lemons and limes. I'm going to try to do it with a combination of the two, and see how I like that. And I know for 8 ounces you're supposed to use two tablespoons, I think it is, of the lemon or lime juice, and 2 tablespoons of it's supposed to be grade B maple syrup, but Brian uses this. I think this is the exact one that he picked up, that he had. I found it at Walmart, 23.5 ounces. It was like $5.32. The Madhava, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, Agave Nectar Light. So he uses that, and so I decided that I would use that. And then you use like 1/10 of a tablespoon of cayenne pepper. And so Brian actually used an extract, a cayenne pepper extract, which was like a liquid. Since I was kind of doing this on a fly, I didn't try to go to a health food store or anything and try to find that. Maybe I found it at Whole Foods, but I don't know. So if any of you all have seen it and know where I can find it, then that would be great. All right, so but those measurements are for basically an 8-ounce serving, and to do it for the entire day calls for at least 60 ounces. And so basically you're just going to multiply those, I think those servings by 6. something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I know Shay talked about 12 tablespoons of the syrup or the nectar and the lemon or lime juice or whatever. Anyway, I'll get it right. So I'm definitely doing the 60 ounces. And I know that they say you can do more or less. I think as I was reading, I don't want to get this wrong, you guys, but I want to say, you know, for the weight loss, it's definitely to detox your body. But I think that the less you drink, the more you would lose. But definitely they don't want you to go below. I don't think they want you to go below the 60. So yeah, so like I said, basically purely liquid, and the purpose of the maple syrup or the agave is to basically just make sure that you're getting your calories in there. So yeah, and then there's a portion where you're supposed to do a a salt water flush, and I'm not going to do that portion of it. It seems to me it can be it's optional. I think you would do that every morning. And that will basically, you know, help to flush out your system, get things moving along, to put it nicely. But it's not something that apparently that you have to do. Yeah, I generally don't have any problems in that area, and I know I won't be taking in solids while I'm doing this. But at the same time, I generally don't have a problem in that area, so I think I'll be fine. And I already suffer with high blood pressure, so I don't think, you know, I need to be drinking any type of salt water because you do 32 ounces of the water, of the sea salt water. I think you put like a tablespoon of sea salt into 32 ounces of water and you drink it. So anyway, I'm not going to do that portion of it. But there are also laxative teas that you're supposed to drink. You can do laxative tea and then herbal teas. So again, I'm switching this up a little bit. So like I said, I'm doing this on the fly. So I didn't have time to really go out and try to find any laxative teas per se. But the little research I did, you know, it says that any tea basically can sort of have a laxative effect. So I decided I would go with green tea. So I picked up some green tea there. And then just $1, went to the Dollar Tree and picked up some laxatives. And you are supposed to do like the laxative every night before bed, and I think optionally in the morning. So I'm thinking that I may, you know, like I said, come up with my own version of a laxative tea by dissolving the laxative inside of the green tea and see how that works for me. Yeah, so like I said, it's kind of trial and error on this for me right now. And then I have picked up this water bottle today. Now this is only 33.9 ounces, so I would need to do basically 2 of these, and I want to make sure that I fix this in the morning. So I'm actually going to reuse an old Powerade bottle that's like 32 ounces as soon as my daughter finishes drinking that Powerade tonight. And I'll split my mix half and half, have one in this bottle and one in the Powerade bottle. And yeah, and see how that goes. And then also picked up some measuring spoons from the Dollar Tree, just to make sure that, you know, I'm measuring out my teaspoons, tablespoons, whatever it is correctly of the juice. I'm sorry, of the juices and of the cayenne pepper and the nectar. So yeah, you guys, like I say, I'm not sure. I know I'm not gonna last 10 days. You know, but we'll see. we'll see what happens, because I definitely need to do something to go ahead and try to cleanse and detox. And it might not seem like the optimal time going into the holidays, but this is a time that, you know, a lot of people gain weight, and I don't want to be, you know, in a position where I'm gaining anything back that I've lost this point. My weight loss right now is just 27 pounds. Didn't eat all that great the last couple weeks. I gained 1.6 in the last couple weeks, but I was at 28.8 loss, so I'm trying to get back to that and beyond. So I don't want any major setbacks during the holiday season, so I'm gonna go ahead and kickstart it now. All right, so if you have any questions or comments about this, don't hesitate to leave them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And until the next video, peace and blessings.